Hey, back again. I was just having some pre-show, before-show conversation with our good friend, silent partner, uh, extraordinaire, creative producer, Chet. I thought his internet was going to go down, but it looks like his internet is okay. It's fine. It's fine because I said internet powers activate. Yeah, the Chet said his internet was going to go down, and then he was like, "Oh, maybe not." Looked over at my hub, and but it's all good. So it's all good. Ken, glad you're here, dude. And now live on tape from Television City, the Weekly Mouse. I guess I should turn my camera on. All right, this is me. This is us. I see we got a few people in the room with us. Thank you for joining us again for the Weekly Mouse. I think 10 o'clock is a better time for me, selfishly, but I think it's a better time for a lot of you guys too. So if that's the case, please let me know. So that way. What? Oh, cat! Cat mouse in the house. Cat Mouse is in the background. She is back there. She is. What are you playing?
I'm playing Pokemon.
She's playing Pokemon. She's playing Pokemon on your DS?
Yeah.
She's playing Pokemon on her DS right now. So she is hanging out back there.
My tummy hurts, so I'm laying down.
Yep, her tummy hurts. She's been coloring all day, though. She's been working. She's was feeling better enough to get back to work. So very, very thankful. Yeah, so we're here in the studio. We're going to be sketching some stuff. I'm still working on my commissions list. I'm working on book deadlines and working on a bunch of other stuff too. But for the episode tonight, I've got this piece by Jason. I've got this piece for Jason, actually, that I started working on in the last episode, and I'm going to keep on working on in this episode. So this is going to keep me on track, get me digging through this commissions list. So that way you guys can see that I'm making some progress and all that good stuff. For anybody that does not know, we still have our sign up page over on ZenBountyWars.com. And if you just drop your name, drop your email. I know most of you already know about this, so it's me kind of like repeating myself a little bit. But for anybody new popping up, yeah, Zen Bounty Wars. We have a new Kickstarter. It's going to be kicking off. Did I say kicking? I think I said kicking. It's going to be kicking off in January, just in time for my birthday. So I wanted it to be in January, so that way you guys would feel extra pressured to support my book. No, I'm just kidding. No, it just happens to be January. We got a little bit more time to work on the book. Working with a larger publisher, it just there's more gears and more parts and more moving things involved. So if you want to head on over to ZenBountyWars.com, that would be awesome. You can just sign up. And it's just signing up for updates and early. You're just dropping your name and dropping an email address. That's it. You might get a little bit of mail, but it's only going to be for like little early updates, letting you know when the Kickstarter is going to actually launch, the pre-launch page that's actually on Kickstarter, which makes a lot more sense. But just so you guys know, that's just there. It's and you get a free signature. There's a free signed card for people that do sign up early. Which is cool. It's just a free gift. If you do support the Kickstarter, First Comics will match up your name with the names that are on that list and make sure that you're one of the only people that will get that signature cord. So Ken is asking, commissions, eh? Ken's got a couple of pieces that is on the list. Pieces that I'll be sharing on our Patreon page, because they're a little bit more exotic. We have a collection of adult artwork that is over here on Patreon.com. Club Corrupt. I know that there's a $5 tier and there's a $10 tier. The $5 tier gives you access to everything that we post. So doing the $10 tier. If you want to do that, it's just basically you're supporting us a little bit more because you would like to, and I appreciate that, and that's awesome. We do select someone every single month from our active users list, and I randomly select them using a random generator, spinning wheel, or whatever, and that way it's a random person from the active list, and I do an original piece of artwork, or I send them a piece of artwork that I already have, like an interior page or a cover or a sketch card or some type of original art will be sent to somebody every single month, just as a thank you for being part of the club. So thank you so much for being part of the club, the guys that are there. It's a small group, so your chances of getting a piece of artwork are actually very, very good. I think we have 20 people in our club right now, and the more people that are part of it, I'll be able to carve out more time so that way I could actually post things a bit more often, which I'm going to be doing anyway because that's the whole point of having the page, so we can do cool stuff like that. So Ken, my chances always suck. You gotta blame the random generator, dude. You gotta blame the random generator. Chet, you do more scribbles on that Thalia piece? I did not. I can actually work on that a little bit tonight too. In fact, I'll grab that piece. We're gonna work on 2 pieces tonight a little bit more because I've got some more penciling to do on Jason's piece, and I've got a bit more penciling to do on Chet's 1-of-1 cover piece, which is going to be that's going to be a lot of fun. So that piece of artwork is going to be on an issue of Zen versus Zombies versus Cheerleaders, which will be super cool. So yeah, I'll grab that piece and we can work on that a little bit tonight too. Ken, let's see. I don't know what my Patreon number is, but I feel like I'm number 2. You suck, dude. I got you. I see what you did there. I was going to put up the list so that everybody could see what their number is, but the number changes because we get new Patreon, we get new Patreon people that come in, and then we get Patreon people that file out. So everybody's number on the list changes. But at least you know that I'm using a random generator to pick out our random winners every single month, and I can't call them random winners. I can't make it sound like it's a raffle or a contest because their algorithm doesn't like that. They don't support that. So I call it the secret randoms. If you go to my Patreon page, Club Corrupt, you'll see every once in a while there's a post that just says secret randoms. That's what that is. So that way their bots don't tag us and force us to stop giving away free stuff, which that would suck. So anyways, let me play a quick short because we're being brought to you by First Comics and by ZenBountyWars.com. So I'll play a quick little ad. That way I can switch cameras, and I'll be right back. And we're back. Working on a few different things over here. Let me see here. I still got to find my other cover. Let me just give me like 2 seconds. I'll step over here. I don't know if you guys can still hear me or not, but I am stepping over here just for a second so I could find this other piece of artwork because I've got it on my current stack of things. I should play you some background music while I'm doing this. Over here flipping through things. I know. I should play some elevator music while I'm looking around. But yeah, let me put this back on the old comments. Yeah, the studio's a little bit of a mess, so it's like every time I put something down, I gotta look all over the place for it. And Ken, and now a word from our sponsor. Man. So luckily, big thanks to Chet, because we have a new microphone that actually works now. So that's kind of a big deal around here right at the moment. Because the other microphone that we had was possessed, apparently. That jank was about 30 minutes in, it would start dialing AOL up or something. It was not cool. Yesterday we had an actual guest on the show. We had Steve Stern with us. He's the co-creator and the writer for the Zen Intergalactic Ninja series. And he's writing the Zen Bounty Wars book that I'll be drawing. So that was a good time. But we had some sound issues. I thought they were coming from his end of things, but there's always like 3 more things to figure out when it comes to StreamYard. So we'll figure out what's going on. Make sure I stay in the camera so you can actually see what I'm doing here. All righty, let's see here. Ken, as long as we don't have that echo from last night. Exactly, dude. That was insane. So I guess what's going to be happening from at least for a while until I figure out something else. Because it seems like as soon as you figure out something else changes, and you have to start from scratch all over again. So it looks like I'll be wearing headphones when I have a guest. At least I know that I'm going to be having headphones on when I have Steve on, because I know Steve. We want to have him on again because we've got more to talk about when it comes to Zen and some of the Kickstarter stuff that we've got going on. We got some other story ideas that we want to work on. So the headphone seems to fix everything. So just kept that extra bit of sound from being picked up by the mic. It sucked that we had to go through that. I had no idea that there was that much echo happening while I was actually doing it, because I didn't actually hear any echoing in the studio here. I only heard it when I replayed the video afterwards, so I could hear what you guys were hearing. And go figure. Luke, it's good to see you, man. I'm glad you're here. Good evening. How goes the penciling? Here I am, my friend. Doing the thing. I'm glad you were able to join us again. We usually only do this once a week. Yesterday was an extra bit of unscheduled goodness. Well, we try to only schedule like a once a week thing, but we'll see what we're going to be doing. Yeah, luckily I've got most of this one already laid out and ready to go. I've got lots of commissions on my list to catch up on, so I am glad. Chet, you give the other a proper funeral. I did not give it a proper funeral yet, but let me see here. This is the woe of our existence. This is the mic that will be sent out to sea, because it is no longer, it is dead to us. This thing is no longer allowed in the studio. That mic is going away. Dun, 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 dun. Luke's. Samus is looking fine. Best Nintendo babe. Yeah. I like a little bit of the sexy Metroid art. This was kind of cool drawing her alongside, kind of like back to back, like I got her with Nira. Because I sort of think of, when I'm writing stories for Nira, I sort of think of her as a video game character anyway. And there's certain video games that I'm a big fan of. So this is really cool. That is a cool idea that Jason came up with. Super happy that we got to do this one. Ken, for once, I don't think I see the unintentional porn you're famous for. I don't know. It's like if I turn it sideways, they say that if you just turn it sideways or upside down, we get the, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when we get a little bit closer. I'm sure it's there somewhere. It's always there somewhere. At least drawing is a little bit easier for the studio setup that I've got here, as far as drawing for the camera. Made a little bit more room on my desk. Feeling a little bit better. Not bumping my head into the camera. Don't need to be doing all of that. Chet, Kevin must be hiding again. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see where Kevin is. Kevin usually pops up. We'll be missing Kevin if he's not here. You just can't be having no Nira X live stream without Kevin popping in. That jank would not be right. And I've got some other people I got lined up, as far as maybe having some more special guests on the Weekly Mouse. That way we get a little bit more conversation, a little bit more stuff to talk about. Right now, it's all about working on the old commission list. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. It's Kevin. Kevin, we were just talking about you. We're just like, where's Kevin? It wouldn't be the same unless Kevin had shown up. So I'm glad you're here, dude. Just got home from work. Long day, Chet. I'm glad you're home safe, so you can hang out with us for a little while. Yeah, we started this Samus piece, so now we gotta try and get a little bit closer to finishing this one, so we can put this one in the log, in the complete log. Now I'm hoping I'm hoping sometime in October, probably like maybe middle of October, maybe even closer to Halloween. We might be doing a Kickstarter of our own for the Club Corrupt page. So that's something to keep your eyes on. I will let you guys know what is going on. Jason, Jason, how you doing, dude? Hey, I'm glad that you're here. You get to see some work on the page. This is awesome. I'm glad you're here, dude. This is coming. It's coming along quite nice. I'm super glad you love it, dude. We were just talking a little bit ago about how much I like the idea and how much I like having these two girls back to back like this. This is really, really fun. Kevin, shall I say a lot to make up for my absence? Chet, overtime. Ken, please no, LOL. It's good. It's good, Kevin. It's good, Kevin. You can chat. You can chat. That's what we're here for, man. We're here to hang out, here to chat. I'm glad you guys are here. You got the inner circle of the Cyber Angel Citadel here in the house. I'm going to pull this back a little bit like this. You can see a little bit more of it. There you go. That looks a little bit better. I really like drawing her armor pieces and stuff. Get all the little reflections and stuff. Always super cool. I'm noticing some of the lines and shapes that are on Samus's boots. Samus. I've heard it pronounced both ways so often. It's Samus, right? Yeah, I know. It's like Samaz. Is it Samaz? Samus. I've noticed a lot of the lines on her boots are very similar to Nira X's lines. So maybe I think Samus has had an influence on me. Let's see, Kevin, Bill creating unintentional porn that is being saved, or the sequel to this art. That's correct. There'll probably be sequels to this art. It might be inevitable. Jason, love the liquid skin look on Nira's suit. Yeah, I've used a couple of characters as kind of like the influence for her cyber skin for her suit. Because a little bit of you guys remember Wetworks when Wetworks came out from Image Comics. When that came out, I really liked the liquid gold on their metal skin that they had. I really like that. And of course, Venom is a quick go-to as far as any influence when it comes to organic looking skin, right? Organic looking like symbiotic skin that's on top like that. So, Venom's obviously another influence. And plus I like changing her outfit around a lot. So it really makes it easy, and I have an easy excuse as to how and why she changes her outfit so often. So I like all of those things. All those things come together to give me a lot of reasons to really like the cyber skin, using that as an element of her outfit and her armor and stuff. Definitely like doing that. Here, I'll put it like this so you can see a little bit. Kevin, so is Nira's Cyberskin trying to reach out and embrace Samus? He spelled it with 2 A's. Thank you for helping me out with that. It's reaching. It looked like it's reaching away from her a little bit, but you know it's going to come back around. Yeah, Jason Wills. Yeah, Wills. Pertasio's book. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, he was a creator of Wetworks. That is Correctamundo. Kevin Green. Forget the horrible spelling. Trying to cook and type. you get a gold star for today, my friend. He's trying to watch and be a part of the chat and cook food at the same time. Void could be a good inspiration too. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Void would be a good inspiration, especially like the way her silver, that silver just covers her whole body like that. Because Nira's got an outfit like that from back in the 90s. It was more, well, it was gold, kind of like the, except with bits and pieces to make it look. It was more like her underwater armor. Nira and Sam Ass. Okay, Ken. Yeah, you get a couple of points for that. Kevin, get out of there. Dylan, get to the chopper, Dylan. My cyber skin is coming off, Dylan. Argo Comics. Dan, how you doing, my friend? Art is looking top-notch. Colors complement each other as well, with Nira red and Samus blue, if it gets colored eventually. Actually, yeah, Dan, this is stage 1 of the 12,000 step process for this piece here. So yeah, this will get inked and it's going to get colored up. And Nira's outfit in this particular piece is going to be red. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm glad you're here, dude. I'm really that makes me happy to know that you're here. So how's life in Florida? My boy is down in Florida now. Went all the way from New York to Florida. Kevin Green. Sam Ass indeed. All right, you're trying to share points. You're trying to share points with him now. Let's see, I have to put that in the shadows. Yeah, this piece is going to be really cool once we get all the coloring and stuff on it. This is going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be cool. All right. I think that's good for the pencils on that. Yeah. Kevin, nothing but the breast from Bill. Your puns keep me alive, dude. I swear to God. Dan, Argo, yes, still low 90s, high 80s here, but I'll be happy not to shovel in January. Oh, dude, I can just imagine. Yeah, you're not gonna miss the snow coming in for sure of the up north life. So I'm right in the middle. So I mean, Virginia Beach, we get cold weather, but we don't really get too much snow. So maybe once, maybe twice a year, we might get some snow, and maybe one of those times it's actually a heavy snow, but it's nothing like New York. So yeah, we're right in the middle. We get all 4 seasons, but we tend to not get the worst of the weather systems. Even when it comes to all those hurricanes and stuff, hurricanes seem to kind of go out to sea right before it really hits us here, which is, luck of the draw. Thank God we're in a decent bubble over here. So let me see. I got a second piece that I want to find, and I'm not exactly sure where I put it because I put it somewhere safe. And of course, it's so safe that I can't find it. So I'm going to play a quick little video clip for you guys And that'll give me like 3 seconds to run around the studio real quick and try and find this piece of artwork. So I'll be right back. Don't go nowheres. You know, that intro was not long enough for me to run around this studio and find this piece of artwork. But that's how it is sometimes when you organize. I'm reorganizing the whole studio, by the way. So I just moved everything. So one of those things. But you know what? Maybe I'll drag a special guest over here for a second, so she can say hi.
I am so comfortable right now. How
Really?
dare you?
Really? Are you gonna be like that? I'm not gonna get up and go nowhere. I'm gonna be right here.
You can pick a waffle.
I can pick up waffle? Well, all right then. I will start inking this piece since I can't find the other piece handy right in front of me. It's got to be like 3 feet from my chair or else I can't find it. So it's not like I can run around the whole studio. So for the time being, let's ink what we have in front of us, since that's what we were going to do in the first place. That's what I was prepared for. Let's see here. Kevin, some people don't think I'm very punny. Dude, I live for your puns, man. You got the good puns. Ken, I'm in Florida and it's been nothing but heat, and hurricanes. Apparently, you know what? I'm not sure where in Florida you are, Dan. That's we got to compare where Dan is to where Ken is, because Ken is also in Florida. So Ken has got like the predator heat, apparently. So it's like you got the beads of sweat, maybe the 3 little red lights where you're gonna get shot. Yes, I should have been playing the Jeopardy theme while I was looking around the studio. Luke, yeah, did you hear my dog? Waffle is here. In fact, yeah, if Waffle lets me, I'll hold him for a second so that way you guys can see Waffle. Chet says it's in my drawer. All right, Chet, you are thousands of miles away. I am going to look inside the drawer, and I'm going to prove to you that you basically keep me straight most of the time, because how much you want to bet? Sure enough, it's in the drawer. It's 3 feet from my desk, and I found it. Son of a bitch. I was running around the studio. I think I broke a sweat running around the studio looking for this piece. And yeah, I put it safely in your drawer where it's supposed to be in the first place. Chet for the win. Ken, you don't need the intro. We don't mind staring at Nira. Ken, you're good, man. You're good, man. You're good people. Jason, yay, ink. Yes, we're gonna give your piece some ink first. I was just so happy that we actually found this. So it's like we're only 30 minutes into the show. We got 30 minutes to go yet. So we're gonna put a little bit of ink on your piece, and then we're gonna put some more pencil on Chet's cover, and we'll take it from there. I'm relieved that I know where it is. So that's the important thing. Luke, eek, inking is always the most terrifying part for me. It is, dude. It's like, but you know what? If I make a mistake, there's whiteout. There's things. Kevin Green, Nira needs to share the spotlight with Allura and Mercy. I could not agree with you more, my friend. Mighty Geek, good to see you, dude. Inking is easy if you have the patience. This is very true. You have to be very patient. That's the thing with inking. That's why I can only ink at certain times. No, I had to have exercised. I had to have eaten lunch because my hand will shake ever so slightly. So I gotta be in the right mood for inking. So luckily I think I'm okay for tonight. Argo, Dan, I'm in the Panhandle, so Ken might have it tougher than me on the heat. So Ken, that's something to take into consideration there. So you're down. You're down or north? You're not. You're south. You're south in St. Pete. That's what's going on with you. Look, it's Luke. You're looking for that art is like my mom looking for her glasses, dude. I guarantee you, I probably look exactly like her, looking for her glasses. I had that kind of desperation on my face. Where is it? Kevin, oh, Chet knows you better than you know yourself. Yeah, dude, it's like he knew right off the bat. He was probably like just twiddling his thumbs, going, "Why is he running around the room?" He should know where it is. Jason, oh, I can wait. Work on the other piece if you need to. Jason, you're good people, dude, and you've been super patient. You've been waiting a long time for this piece, and that's the thing. This past year has been kind of crazy. The commission. It doesn't take long for the commissions list to fall behind. It's a little like dominoes. Once a few pieces get behind, then everything gets slowed down. But the idea is to not stop. So I don't want to draw too fast and not do a good job. So I take my time with every piece, and I just make sure that I don't stop, so that way I can get through and catch up. Chet, I have to, Kevin. You did tell me, dude. You told me. You can always do another piece in the draw, if not the Thalia piece. Yeah. I'll definitely keep that in mind. Another piece in the drawer. Yeah. Got you. Okay, I understand now. I understand what we're doing. No, it's the Thalia piece is actually perfect because penciling it and talking at the same time is actually works out really good for me. Kevin, glad someone knows how to wrangle Bill. Yeah, Chet is our silent partner and our creative producer for a lot of the things that we do through Entity Comics. So I am super glad that the friends that I have that support us are good friends indeed. So thank you guys for being here. Mighty Geek, Billy, you are a creature of habit, and we all know this. This is very true. Ken, that's a good idea. Hey, Bill, check my drawers. Hey, that sounds personal. Oh, you meant your actual drawer. Yeah, I do have a drawer for you here. You do have some artwork in your drawer, and it's actually like really cool stuff. I need to do some live streams where I can actually show like the more exotic nude artwork, because doing it on YouTube, they'll censor me or they'll knock me down. So I gotta make sure that I always look out for the censors, as it were. So all right, let me I'm gonna put a little bit of ink on here because I really wouldn't mind putting some eyeballs on Samus. No, I meant my drawer is big. Yeah, Luke, that's what she said. Yep, you guys were on to me. All right, let me throw a little bit of ink on here, so that way we got a nice little beginning here. That's what I like about using this camera. I can get nice and close. That way you guys can see what I'm doing. There we go. And you notice I stopped talking, so that way my hand will stay steady. So you guys always forgive me for the silent parts of our broadcasts. There we go. Yeah, by the way, Chet, the pens are a lifesaver, dude. Keep the studio running. Without that, we would come to an abrupt stop. There we go. I have to look up every once in a while. I have to make sure that I'm still on screen here. That would suck if I was inking for 20 minutes and all of a sudden I look up and it's like, I've been inking for 20 minutes and I'm not even on the camera. Where's that silly dog?
He's on my lap. He's a good little dog. He's a good dog.
Let's see. Take a little ink break.
It's been like 2 minutes.
Kevin, why did I read? You said Seamus in a boxing accent. Seamus Aran, the Scottish lass that takes on Mother Brain. Oh, I feel a storm a brewing. Oh, and Scotty has her eye on her too. Jason, autocorrect hates me. I hear you, dude. I hear you. All right, let me see if I can get some pupils on Samus here. We young lad, we young lass. Yeah, not a lad. That would be a whole different story. And the lines won't look so thick once I erase some of the pencil out from underneath the ink. So it'll thin out a little bit. Yeah, nice to see a little bit of ink on her. Excellent. Yeah, I think I got tired running around the studio looking for that artwork. It was in that drawer the whole time. Yay, Samus has eyes. Chet, I have no choice. Siamus, pronounced Shamus. Shamus. In the hills of Ireland. Yeah, I gotta keep these lines real smooth. You know, so many other parts of the image are so forgiving, but the face, my goodness, it's like you get the line off even just a little bit from where you intended it, and you end up with a whole different story. So luckily, she's doing well right now. She's behaving. All right. Little bit of progress here. A little bit of progress. Now, usually I don't erase as I go. I just want to kind of thin out the lines for the sake of what we're looking at right now. That way you guys can see where it's sitting. All right, pull back this a little bit. There we go. Let's see what we got there. Shame us. Dan, shame us, the Irish pro wrestler. Oh my gosh, I could totally picture it too. I'm gonna make like a Nacho Libre mask for her. That would be dope. That would be so funny, dude. Jason, I was doing a commission and I was looking for my pencil for like 4 hours, not realizing the damn thing was in my hand the whole time. So don't feel bad. I think we're cut from the same cloth, man. You see what happens is sometimes I go to look for something on my phone. I started using my phone as a webcam because it focuses a whole lot better than my regular webcam. So yeah, I should never go looking for my phone when it's already on my camera pod here. Because I looked for a while and it was just right in front of me the whole time. Kevin, say that with respect, Argo, or she may do some weird wrestling moves that ends up with your head between her boobs. You're giving us ideas, Kevin. You see what happens? This is how more artwork happens. This is exactly how more artwork happens. You know this to be true. Yeah, to get quiet again for those lines. I tell you, it's just once you're putting down those ink lines, one little wrong move. When I'm doing the pencil lines, I could be so sketchy and I can drag it back and forth. Plus, there is the advantage of me being able to erase the pencils, and so yeah, the inking is always a little bit more stress. Ken, weird. There are comments that Bill is posting that I can't see in the chat. That is kind of weird. You can't see it like on the YouTube chat, so but it's popping up like and I'm only like later on I'm gonna upgrade this thing. We're gonna broadcast on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So there's going to be plenty of times when somebody posts a comment. If they're posting it on Facebook, you know, people on YouTube won't see it, and vice versa, whatever. But I'm only on YouTube right now, so you should be able to see all of the comments in the chat. Not really sure why. Maybe a couple of them aren't set up. Chat, Ken, you set up for live chat. I don't know if that would make a difference. I'm not really sure. Kevin, let me see here. Kevin, you need to change the settings to all messages, not just top messages. Oh, okay. There is a setting on there because I'm not seeing that setting. But if you see it, oh, you know what? Even on the chat here, I see where it says top messages. Okay. All right. You have to click on the little gear. You have to click on settings. Is that what you got to click on? Chat filter. Yep. Lo and behold. Yep. That's what's happening. Dude, you're correct.
Chat coming in clutch today.
There you go. Yep, Kevin. Yep. There you go. That did it. You found it. I even did it on this end. I had no idea that it was filtering it out. Like, why would it? Why wouldn't I want to see all of the comments in the chat? Why would they decide? And how do they decide which ones are top chats? They don't know what we're typing.
Or do they?
Or do they? Chat could be. Cat could be right. I was about to call you Chat. Like your name is Chat Mouse. Kevin, ta-da! The more you know. See, if I had a little clip with the more you know thing, this would have been the perfect place. Would have been the perfect place to play it. You guys. Yeah, Dan, absolutely. Yeah, good to know. Like, who would want just a limited amount of actual chat things to pop up? Like, you want to see all of it. Why would you not want to see all of it? It's the whole point. It's YouTube. Jason, you're right. Luke, the YouTube gods are inscrutable. And they are. There is no doubt. There is no doubt. Kevin, I will send you an invoice for services rendered. Okay, everybody, checks in the mail. Everybody have to pay Kevin for his IT services for the evening. Oh my gosh. Can you believe that, Jank? That is messed up. Yeah, I just clicked on something and all my stuff went away. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm fine. All righty then. Let's see here. I'm gonna go back to the comments. All right, now I'm back again. Let's see. I gotta grab another pen. There we go. Had to grab another pen. Many of these pens die very good deaths, and there's a lot of.
So really, though.
I killed them very brutally, and now I'm lining up which pens are going to die for Nera X Dark Seas #2. That's going to be the next issue of Nera X. So I am looking forward to that. That's going to be the next jam. Speaking of pens that are dying, this one just another pen is the tip of the pen is getting too dry. Too dry, my friend. You have to be put out to sea.
Your warrior's death.
It'll be definitely a warrior's death. Oh, and I gotta go over here for a pen. Stand by. As I step somewhere else completely to find a pen. If you hear anything tip over, it's nothing serious. It's just all of my art supplies. All right, got a new pen. Got a fresh pen here. All right, this one's alive. Hey, Kat, it's going to be almost the end of the live stream. If you want to come over and say hello, let me know if you want to come over and say hello for a little bit.
Waffle is asleep in my armpit.
Oh, Mr. Waffle is asleep in her armpit. Yeah, I can understand why you don't want to move. Get it.
He's a cozy noodle.
Yeah, I can understand that. That's cool. I'll just be here without my daughter.
Hello.
Alone. All right, Jason, we're gonna take a little bit of a break. But see, you got some nice holding lines, got some ink coming along. This is gonna be a lot of fun, dude. I'm enjoying this one a lot. And then I know that there are some people out there that whether you're in the chat or maybe you're watching this later, I'm actually I know that you're waiting for our parody comic, our Kickstarter. We still have to deliver on that. We're running a bit late, which is an understatement. But I am producing some extra content while we're finishing up the other stuff. So just wanted you to see that there's some extra content coming up, some extra pages. Just want to let you know that there's stuff happening. We're working feverishly on it now. Now that we're back to work and back into the swing of things, we're back in business, as it were. So here we are on Chet's piece, which this is going to be printed as an actual cover to Zombies versus Cheerleaders versus Nera X #1. And it's going to be a 1-of-1 cover. This is going to be only one is going to be printed. We're going to mail it off to Chet. Chet's going to get this bad boy slabbed, and that's going to be the only one that there is. And of course, he gets the original artwork as well, as you would imagine. That was the special tier on the Kickstarter, and he knocked it out of the park with this one. He's got this super cool idea. So we got Thalia, the cyber demon, who later becomes Thalia, the cyber angel hunter in the course of the story. And she is fighting a kind of a beefed up, roided out zombie to kind of stay on theme with the book. So I think that's really cool. I super love this idea. Super, super love it. Ken, how often do you go through pens? That depends. See what I did there? I'm a certified dad, so I get to make dad jokes. Pens, yeah. Well, it's true. It all depends on how much detail, how much it goes through. But let's just say that every month there's a small funeral service being held for a small group of pens that have to go away. So sometimes a pen will last me a few pages, maybe 10 pages. Sometimes a pen will only last me, for maybe a couple of pages, at the most, because maybe that page had a lot more lines or a lot more hatching, or maybe the paper soaked up more ink so that the tip of the pen is not dragging the ink out of the barrel like it should. So yeah, pens are always there. That's the fuel that makes the studio go. So it's we go through some pens. We definitely go through some pens. Kevin, that's better than Death by Snoo Snoo. Or is it? I don't know. Some people would prefer to die that way. Another one bites the dust, and another one, and another one. Luke, was that Pennywise in the sewer? Oh, you know what? Let me show you real quick. Yeah, during the parody, during the story, Savage Becca, she's kind of like she's my parody of all the Jungle Girls, incarnation of Jungle Girls that have always appeared in comics. So Savage Becca is being attacked by Venom, and she gets saved by Stupid Man here, who steps on Venom and squishes him real good. And the Dark Mess is in the sewer, and he's coming in. He's coming into the scene. So of course, yeah, the little visual of the balloon in the sewer, that's definitely a Pennywise gag. And I've got the Dark Mess come out of the sewer, and of course his power is to turn off the lights. So the next page is just about completely black, except for like the two characters that are on the page. And I will show you the next page because these are the 2 pages that I'm adding in. So this whole page is just going to be completely black because he's turned it black because he's got darkness powers. And of course now, Spawn, his name is Spawn, not Spawn, Spawn, with his Flava Flav clock. I was thinking about making this like Miss Minutes, kind of an MCU gag a little bit. So he pops up behind Savage Becca, and she's surprised, and we'll see where the gag goes from there. But I'm having a little bit too much fun with that book, so we're spending a little bit extra time on it, making sure we get back into the groove. Kevin, back in business, and ain't it grand? Yes, it is, my good friend. Yeah, it sucks getting further behind and then not being able to get work done. So yeah, I'm super glad that we're back at the table doing our thing. Luke, less a dad joke, more a pen pun. Agreed. You get a point for that. This is good. Mighty Geek, you should invest in dip pens. I was thinking about that. I started using these Pitt pens, and I also use. Let me grab one. I'll show you what some of my typical tools are. I like these Pentel brush pens for a lot of holding lines or a lot of like organic kind of shapes and stuff. I really started doing it because I was drawing a lot more at shows, and I needed to be portable and not have a mess to clean up. You know what I mean? It's like, if I had my quills with me, if I had my regular brushes and just regular ink, it's like I have to have a full-on sink next to me so I could wash the brushes out and keep everything wet and keep everything clean and have a bunch of rags. And in the studio, that's okay. And then I got used to doing it. I got used to using these more often than the others. So yeah, that's why I've for the most part, I stick with these pens and the pen brushes and stuff like that. I still use my airbrush, and I still use my regular my dip pens and my brushes and stuff like that. I still use it occasionally, if I need to. And plus, I want to stay in practice, But for the most part, I still use these, and they're a little bit faster just because there's no cleanup, and I can just Luke, dark mess. Love it. Good. I'm glad you like that. I'm glad you liked it. Ken, Savage Becca, your clock is huge. Yeah, I think that might be a good joke. Do I have to I might have to give you a nickel for that one. I don't know. That might be a good line for her to be telling Spawn. Mighty Geek, yeah, remembering Spoof Comics. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Spoof Comics was coming out with a lot of books when we were doing it with Parody Press. Parody Press, I think we did. Gosh, I think we drew at least, I don't know. It's got to be over 100, 150 different titles. And I don't really think I'm exaggerating too much when it comes to that number. We drew a lot of parody books I think we did that every month in comic shops for, I want to say 8 or 9 years. So yeah, that would, and then I remember Spoof Comics. Spoof Comics came out with quite a few. I remember seeing them on the shelf too. The 90s, man. The 90s were magic time. But it's cool. Like I like what's happening now as far as what's happening with indie comics. It's like we're creating a new niche for ourselves. And I mean it's a shame that a lot of the major company books are their sales are going down. It's not like I want that to happen, and I don't want comic shops to suffer because sales are not what they should be, or at least what they used to be. But I am glad that in the middle of the storm, that is what's happening now, that indie comics are finding a place to grow and to thrive. So You guys are making it happen. It's like we're actually there's not a movement. We're actually creating it ourselves, like as we speak. It's like this happening in real time. I wonder what we'll think about all the things that we're making now about, say, like 10 years from now, or who knows how much this stuff is going to grow. I think it's going to be very, very interesting. These are some interesting times that we're living in right now. I'm glad you guys are here and that you're a part of it. Mighty Geek Wolverbroad was. Yep. And they had a Spawn parody too. I forgot what they called it, but I remember seeing a Spawn parody by them too. But they had a couple. They had a couple that were really funny. And I don't want to say that. I mean, Mad Magazine wasn't like in. Mad Magazine wasn't disappearing just yet, as a source of new material just yet. When all those parody books were coming out, but I remember that all the parody books had their own not their own genre, but their own niche to fill, Was funny and furry too. Yes. The Wolverbroad was in fact quite furry. Ken, what's that? Where's a skeleton reaching for? Skeletons reach for what they want to reach for. They just do things. They're not. They don't have plans. Let your imagination wander, Ken, says Kevin. Omerglitch. Is that how you pronounce that? Omerglitch? Am I pronouncing it right? Sploog, something like that for the Spawn parody. Yeah. That sounds a little familiar, right? I remember it was something like that. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're popping up, dude. I forgot what it was called. I have to. If I wasn't drawing, I'd jump on the old interwebs and I'd find out. But splooge, like part of me wants to say there was one called Spoon, but I'm not positive. You guys might have to look that up and see if I'm remembering that right at all. Well, since the topic of conversation seems to be this dude's hand, let's figure out what this guy's hand is doing. These clawed hands. I think I've got a lot of influence from reading all those like Witchblade books and Darkness books, as far as like the shape. And I see the shape of that thumb. It's like it's always. Yeah, I'll even put a little Witchblade kind of ribbing in there. I said ribbed. For her pleasure. I knew you were waiting for me to say it, Kevin. Mighty Geek. Denim was Venom. Yeah, Denim. I remember that. Denim is such a good parody name for Venom. Holy crap, right? And the artwork for him was really funny too. I really liked Denim's that stuck with me a bit. It's like, yeah, I wish I could have used that one. That was a good joke. That was a good name for Venom. Kevin, the skeleton had better be careful. It might find itself getting boned. Yeah, I think Thalia means business. So I don't think this zombie's going to get what he wants from her, but he's going to try anyway. And of course, he'll have to die again. This zombie will die a rusty, rusty death out there on the picnic table. There's gonna be a lot of little detail on this cover, chat. There's gonna be a lot of hatching, a lot of lines going on here. It's gonna be pretty cool. Of course, you got to have a little bit of drool. You can't have a zombie without a little bit of drool. I don't know where he gets drool from, but he's got drool, man. Ken, Thalia is a great character, so good on you, Chet. Yeah, Chet came up with a really, really cool character. This is Chet's actual character. So this is she's integrated into the Cyber Angel mythos, of course. But this is definitely Chet's character through and through. And he gets he keeps his character. This is his character. Mighty Geek, the jokes are flying tonight. Chet. Well, it was just an idea. Bill runs with them. You're cool, dude. You're cool. Yeah, we come up with some ideas. We toss ideas back and forth with each other, and then we develop things from there. So it's a lot of fun. It's fun to create this stuff together. Kevin, die another day. Bondage, Jane Bondage is here to help. Indeed. Dylan. I still want to do like Arnold voices. Let me see where her other leg is going to go over here. It's like, oh yeah, she's got two legs. I better draw that second leg. Yeah, I really like drawing her. She's cool. Ken, Chet, was that a poker game piece? Was that poker game piece yours? Got you. Yep. That was epic. Oh, you know what? I got something else to show you guys. This is a special, a little special preview, a little something that we're coming out with in November. I'll come right back. All right, I'm back. That was fast, right? I left my chair and I actually found the thing that I was looking for because it wasn't in Chet's drawer. It wasn't hiding in Chet's drawer. Yeah, we've got some loot boxes, some trading card loot boxes coming in November, and there's only 100 boxes that are going to be made, and they look like this. We have a merch imprint called Item Culture, and the 30-year loot box. This is the first time I'm showing it off to anybody. What it is it's a random collection of printed trading cards over the past 30 years or so. So you get like a little random selection of printed trading cards. Like some of them are actually the very first trading card, the very first Nero X trading card that we ever came out with, like in 1993, I want to say, 1992, 1993. And there's a couple of older cards that are in there too, like from those early 90 days. And then there's more cards in there that are from a little bit more recent and a little bit from the here and now. But the important thing is that basically the box and the cards and the extra stuff that's inside is all free. What you're actually paying for is the original sketch card art that's inside. So there's going to be one, maybe two original art sketch cards inside the box, along with all of the other free cards that come with the with the box. So it's just a loot box. It's got some original art on the inside. I think they're going to sell for $45 because that's the cost of just getting one original art sketch cards, which means, yeah, the box and everything else on the inside is basically a gift for buying the card. You get a random card on the inside. I'll start posting what the original sketch cards are going to look like that are inside the boxes. So that way you have an idea of what you might get. And also, I'm also going to include these artisan Nero X coins. There's only 4 of them that are mixed in with the boxes. So there's 100 boxes. There's only 4 of these coins mixed in, and they look like these. So that way you see what they look like. These are actually the Nero X coins that we did for Dark Seas, but I've painted them, distressed them, sanded them down, made them look all cool, gave them a little artist touch. And they're heavy coins. So, yeah, this is a first little look before I started announcing anywhere else that we're going to have those loot boxes out and about. So, and then the trading cards that will be inside, as far as like the original art trading cards that you might get on the inside, are going to be from other official sets. These are AP cards from sets that I was on, like Red Sonja, Vampirella, Witchblade. So yeah, there's going to be some cool stuff in the boxes. I really like that we actually got away with doing the packaging and doing them like this and try to seal them up. These little stickers, they stick on there pretty good. They don't stick on there as well as I would like, but it's a lot of fun. It's meant to be fun. So you can crack them open and see what it is. So let me see. Kevin sold. I like to hear that. So yeah, November. It'll be coming up. I already started filling the boxes and creating the sets. So, Mighty Geek, you're tripped over it while you're getting up. Oh my gosh. Let me see. That was epic from Ken. It was fun adding characters, playing tag back and forth for that piece. Yes, it was. Yeah, absolutely. Ken, Jesus, just keep taking my money. LOL. Thanks, dude. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting. You know that you're part of the inner circle. Kevin, not much loot though after 30 years. Yeah, it's a small loot box. It's a small little loot box. There's I put on the box that there's a minimum of 10 cards on the inside as far as like, pre-printed cards. I try to stuff it with more. So I got some extra cards here and there, and whatever I've got that's extra, I'll put it in there. So that way you're actually getting a little bit more than just 10 pre-printed cards. And then there's Some of the cards are actually like the thick, like I've got some Star Wars Masterpiece cards that I worked on that set. There's only like a couple of those cards in there, a couple of Marvel cards that have Marvel characters in it. It's cool. It's something odd and something different. Luke, didn't you know bills are unicorn? Luke, LOL. Oh, cards. I thought it was just a really small box with pencil shavings. And the special one card. Yes, absolutely. There is a metal card that will, there's a metal trading card that will be inside one box, only one box out of the 100. And it's called the Metal Redemption card. And what that card is, the original artwork that will be on that card, if you happen to get that metal card, that's sort of like your golden ticket to get the original artwork that created that card. So there'll be instructions inside the box. If you have the winning box that has the Metal Redemption card in it, it'll tell you exactly what to do so that you can redeem the original artwork, and that will be mailed to you. So that'll be a lot of fun. Mighty Geek, Kat would love this crowd. Yes, she would. She's back there. She's still playing on her DS. She's kind of taking it easy right now. So Ken, yeah, we're a bunch of cards. Yes, we are. Of that, there is no doubt. But that's what makes it cool, man. We like hanging out with each other, so it's all good. So yeah, we went over the hour mark a little bit. We're at an hour and a half. I think it's just about time to wrap up. I'm glad I could show you the loot box for the first time. We actually just got the boxes, and I started putting the sets together. So I was really excited about that. So I'm glad I could show that to you guys. Yeah, we're just about to wrap up for the evening, dudes. So thanks for hanging out. I'm glad that you guys were here. We'll be back again on Saturday. I don't know if during the week, if we ever do anything during the week, it's going to be unplanned. And if you happen to show up, totally cool. But don't think that you're missing anything. Our scheduled time together is right now. It's going to be Saturdays, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and that's when the Weekly Mouse will be happening. So, dude, thank you guys for being here. And I will go get some more pens and find some more paper. See what other of Chet's artwork is hidden inside the drawer, so I can get to work and start catching up on this other stuff. In the meantime, you guys have a good night. I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you again. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.